Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl, your president. I'm here today to talk about a topic that's very important to me, the people at Algonquin College, at all three of our great campuses in Ottawa and the Ottawa Valley. And I'm very pleased to be joined by John Hanson, president of our support staff union. You'll remember that at the President's Breakfast in July, I invited three leaders to the stage who I consider to be my partners: the president of the Student Association, and the presidents of our academic and support staff unions. I did this because I truly believe that we are stronger working together as partners than in isolation, and that together great things can happen. In fact, I believe that we can't move forward and reach the full potential of this wonderful college if we don't work together. It's that important. That's why, over the fall and early months, your leadership team has been meeting, specifically to talk about the partnership with our unions. I think we, as a leadership team, have to do a better job at forging a strong, positive relationship, at problem solving together rather than relying on others to find solutions to our issues. I've been very clear on this message. All along, I've been keeping both union presidents apprised of our meetings and the agendas and the outcomes. The result? A clear vision, along with 5 guiding principles that will guide our discussions as partners. The vision is this: Algonquin College will be known for its productive union management relations within a culture of proactive and respectful joint problem solving to support all employees and promote student success. As partners, we will be guided by the following principles. 1. Fact-based problem solving. Decisions are made using mutually agreed facts. 2. Transparency. Information is shared to enhance common understanding and awareness. 3. Inclusivity. Input is sought from all stakeholders regarding important business decisions. 4. Accountability. Responsible for behaviors, decisions, and actions. 5. Focused on interests, centered on the needs that are most important to all of us. Both union presidents were invited to provide input, which resulted in prioritizing the principles as you see them here today. Now, these statements are just words on paper unless we act on them. So I hope you can take the time to read the implementation plan that I've included with this newsletter. It outlines immediate, medium, and long-term objectives based on input from the managers at the college. It's still fluid and may change as needs change. And of course, our union partners are welcome to join us in these sessions as we move forward on this very significant and important journey.
Hi folks, my name is John Hanson. I'm the president of the OPSU support staff local here at the college. I was asked by President Jensen to speak on the new employee relations plan. I'm impressed with the idea of being asked, and I'm hopefully optimistic that this will improve the working relationships with the employees of all groups here at the school. We can't dwell on what went on here in the past in relation to labor practices. We saw growth, we saw increased enrollment, but we also saw a decline in engagement, in morale. Labor management relations were strained, to put it mildly. When I first heard about this plan, I was skeptical, but I was open to hear what was going to be proposed. A trade unionist I really admire used to say there has to be a better way than fighting all the time. Well, I listened to what was being said, and I met with one of the people that the college brought in to help initiate this plan, a fellow by the name of Dan Oldfield, who was the past chief negotiator for the Canadian Media Guild with the CBC. And you can Google how strained that relationship was in the past and how it improved. I was kept informed on what was going on in the management group, how they were developing this plan, and how it would be implemented. You know, it takes a lot of effort to make the kinds of change we need, progressive change. And I commend Cheryl for all the effort to turn this big ship around. I'm hopeful that one day we can look back and say that labor relations problems at Algonquin are a thing of the past. We have nothing to lose and lots to gain. The union will still stand up for the rights of our members, and we still have the grievance process. We have the grievance process to solve disputes. Let's be clear on that. Let's hope these disputes are a lot less frequent and a lot less problematic.
I'm committed to this. The training is mandatory for managers and goals will be embedded into performance plans. I will tell you that I was overwhelmed by the positive reaction we have had from managers on this plan, developed with them, to develop a more positive, productive, and proactive working relationship with our union partners.
In closing, let's give it a chance. Let's try and make this work. Algonquin can be the best place to work in the Ottawa Valley.
I'm eager to hear what you think. Thanks for listening.